Look at this picture of Julia Roberts. Doesn't she look to you as if her face has been paranormally distorted into cat eyes and an unnaturally wide mouth with bad teeth? And now, this photo of Marin Hinkle. Similar cat eyes to Julia, similarly wide mouth wrinkles, and if you put these two pictures of the stars together, this is what you get. Is this the same malevolent aura in both pictures? The same unnatural aura? I'm thinking more of entities than of human beings here. Could you call something like this a shape-shifting match? When two characters look remarkably alike, could there be more to it than just the fact that they are both played by the same nobleman or noblewoman who also uses partially identical disguises for both characters? I think there's definitely more in the similarity here, because a natural instinct tells me immediately that there's a paranormal cross for the same aura and the same energetic emanation. Marin Hinkle and Julia Roberts don't just look alike because they're both played by Princess Marie of Denmark. And also not only because Marie is using the same disguise for both characters, but in my opinion, these similarities characterized by unnatural facial distortions such as exaggeratedly wide grin mouth and mouth wrinkles, characterized by bared teeth or by cat-like eyes, in my opinion, these similarities must be attributed to the shape-shifting abilities of demons. But before I explain that in more detail, I'd like to show you another match that I would consider a shape-shifting match. Take a look at this match between German news anchor Marietta Slomka and Hollywood star Milla Jovovich. Here again, on both sides of the image comparison, we see these unnatural cat-like eyes and these unnatural bared teeth. Let me now explain in more detail how, in my opinion, shape-shifting can create similarities between two faces by distorting both faces in a similar paranormal way. I think all the nobles are possessed by multiple demons, not just by one demon but by several. Anyone who has studied possession knows that demons can manifest their feelings and their aura in the face of the possessed. I explain this in more detail in the video I'm linking in the top right corner now, which also has English subtitles. My theory is there are certain different classes of demons, and each class gives the shapeshifted noble a different aura. Furthermore, each demon class likely specializes in specific abilities which the demons of that class use to grant star talents to the nobles. By this, the demons allow the nobles to perform as stars in their fake identities. I also suspect that each demon class causes specific tic disorders and eccentricities in the nobles they control. The nobles are possessed by several demons, and due to the different demon classes and different individualities, each demon controls own emotional impulses. The consequence is the dominant demon in its ecstasy manifests different in the noble space than other demons or demons from another class would manifest on this noble. So let's get back to my suspicion that this resemblance between Marin Hinkle and Julia Roberts has a paranormal cause. Could Marin Hinkle and Julia Roberts share the same strong unnatural aura here because a demon of the same demon class is at work in both fake identities? Could this exaggeratedly wide grin that Marin Hinkle and Julia Roberts both have be the same tic disorder of a specific demon class? Marie doesn't have this exaggeratedly wide mouth in all of her fake identities, in which she's also shapeshifted by other demons or by demons of other classes. But on the other hand, she also does have it in other fake identities besides Julia Roberts or Marin Hinkle. For example, Princess Marie's exaggeratedly wide rectangular mouth can also be seen in her fake identity Heidi Klum. And look here at how clearly you can see this rectangular wide mouth when you match Julia Roberts with Heidi Klum. One might initially assume that the specific characteristics of shapeshifting and the external control of nobles are solely attributable to the individuality of the controlling demon. However, my personal observations lead me to suspect that the various manifestations in nobles are more closely tied to specific demon classes than to the individuality of a single demon. After all, many celebrities have that exaggeratedly wide set mouth when they grin. It's not just Julia Roberts and Marin Hinkle, and it's not only noticeable in stars played by Princess Marie. I'm showing you a few of these stars right now, and these stars aren't played by Marie, and I find it highly unlikely that they're all played by the same demon with the same quirks. Therefore, I'm more inclined to believe in specific demon classes whose demonic spirits each evoke the same or similar quirks in the nobility. What explanations do you have for all this? Let me know in the comments.